Welcome back. This is SoulChild MK here to give a love forecast reading, kind of like a part two for client number 105. This is take two of your reading, my dear, and I'm hoping, crossing fingers, crossing my toes right now, that this one completes for me and for you, of course. And so I'm going to be using the Celtic spread for you today. I just felt that I needed a real overview for you, as this is the one that this is your last request to me. So I really want to really reassure you, give some reassurance, give you some advice, and also just allow the lessons to really filter through you and just really allow flow to start coming back into your life. So I'm going to be using the decks. One I think you did request from me is the Energy Oracle card deck, and I know that you have this deck too. It's a very beautiful image deck, as you have told me. And I'm using the Sacred Journey markers out of the Colette Baron Reid Oracle card deck, The Wisdom of Avalon. Also too, I'm going to be using a tarot deck, Circo Marchetti, Legacy of the Divine Tarot. I'm sure this is the deck that you were mentioning about the amazing images on there. And also too, I am picking one card from, or should I say several cards coming from the Talking to Heaven card deck by James Van Prague and Doreen Virtue. There are a couple of messages coming through from Spirit, not as detailed as what I saw last time for you in the last couple of readings, but I just felt like I just wanted to really give you some reassurance and really give you some support in regards to moving forward into your life and knowing that you really do have a purpose here on earth, my dear. And I'm going to be doing live one card from the Angel Feather Oracle card deck by Michelle Newton. Just a bit of added advice. So I'm starting off with the current energy around you. The first cards up are the Six of Coins. This is all about give and take, giving and receiving, sharing. The next card beside it is the Mystery. The Mystery card is really about not controlling what is coming next in your life, so allowing things to unfold as they should. The last card coming out for you is Caring Connections. So I feel this is an overall connection with loved ones, with friends, and also with love connections. But in the image of this one, as you would probably already notice, this could be about one person in particular, but I feel the energy is more about those that you feel close to in your world. It's almost like you have you've got the energy around you that you're thinking about everyone all at once, and sometimes it can really play with your mind, so to speak. The energy crossing you is coming from the next set of cards. We've got the Four of Coins. Now, you did have this card in your last love reading. This did point out as a male in your life, an earth sign male. Earth sign male, when I say earth signs, it doesn't necessarily have to be a Virgo. It could be just an earth sign male, full stop. So just to reassure you on that one. And also too, I just feel this is more about you. This is more about what you are not opening yourself up to. It's almost like there are still things that you still keep firmly away, and so there is some holding back from you, and I feel that it's holding back on values. There are certain values that you have that there is just something that is holding you back. You kind of hold yourself back to a point. The next card coming out for you is Letting Go. There are some things that you may be still holding on to that are really outdated for you and really need to be just let go, need to be released. Next card coming out for you is Happy Family. So, like I said, the close connections could be, I feel that it's an overall view of friendships, love, relationships, and family. I feel that it is a combination of all three. I feel that whatever you're letting go of in regards to the close connections you've had in your life, I feel that there are just some negative things that you really need to just let go of. There is a healing coming in here with the rainbow. There is a healing and a conclusion to your caring connections. And I also just got resolvement as well. So that's the energy crossing you in regards to giving and sharing and what you value and how you value others in your world. So as much as it is a love forecast reading, I feel that it is an overview of every reading that I have been doing for you. So the root of the matter, or where this is stemmed from, these two positions that I've just read out for you. The first card out is the Eight of Swords. This is all about your mindset. This is all about your thinking. You have some really dark thoughts in you, my dear. You have some really, really dark thoughts that really, really keep you stuck. And this came up in the last love reading. So you really feel trapped within your own mind. The next card coming out for you is Focus. So you need to focus on what is not positive in your thinking and get rid of all the negative talk, the negative opinions from others. You need to start focusing on the good. And last of all, you've got the Thinking Woman, and I feel that this is strongly you, the energy of you. I feel that you are very highly, or should I say highly intelligent, and you really do analyse a lot of things in your life and whatever you do or say to people. So I feel that your thoughts are probably, your thoughts really need to be focused, just like what the cards said, to be more focused. We can all think of negative things, we can all think of positive things, but when it comes to moving forward in your life, you really need to keep your morale up. You really need to give those affirmations to yourself that, you do count, you do matter. And because I do feel that you do have a tendency of giving it out to others, and I understand that, but in saying that, you need to really start with you. You really need to start building your own morale up and your own self-esteem up. What is about to leave your life, the energy? Well, the first card up is the Three of Swords. So heartache, hurt and disappointment is actually starting to leave your life. Again, your thoughts are very powerful. Are you willing to let go of all the hurt and disappointment in your life? And this is not just love, this is every area of your life that you have felt hurt and disappointed by, including people, including yourself. And so as much as the image looks very tragic, she is a very beautiful soul, and that's how I see you. And I feel that whatever tragedy or any incident, any health issue you have been going through and still are in regards to your health, things are starting to lessen. The energy is starting to lessen for you. The next card coming out, don't yell and scream at me, my dear, but yes, you've got the Death card, but this is the energy that is leaving your life. Death cards and Oracle or Tarot cards, they basically mean change. If you're willing to change your life, life will be a lot more easier for you. If you feel stuck in the past, if you feel fearful, the Death card can be quite traumatic for you. But the Death card is saying here to you today that that energy is about to subside. Any changes, and I feel that it's changes around hurt and disappointment that have been lingering in your life, they are about to dissipate. The next card coming out for you is 4th Chakra Archangel Raphael. So he is ushering this energy to be moved from you. He is working very patiently, very consistently with your heart chakra. So again, like I said in the other reading, if you happen to have a rose quartz crystal, by all means, please get one if you don't, and wear it on you 24/7. He is clearing your heart chakra. He is clearing all the heartache in your life. Okay, and what is crowning your situation? What is something that you really want to sort of overcome and see in your future? It is almost like a future card in itself. So the cards that have come up for you is the Empress. She's all about creativity, birth and rebirth. So you're wanting to change your life anyway. You're wanting to create a brand new life, brand new thoughts. The next card coming out is Love. This isn't so much love with other people, this is love within yourself. The next card coming up for you is contract. No, it doesn't mean that you're going to start a new job or sign a contract. This means about being committed to allowing self-love to start entering your life and to start being a consistent part of your life until the day that we pass into spirit. So you need to make a commitment to yourself that you are going to start building your morale up, building your self-esteem up, valuing who you are, and focusing on the good things that you are as a person. Coming into the near future, the cards coming in for you, well, we've got the Hanging Man. His energy is all about divine timing as well as things being divinely stalled or feeling like I can't move. There's no movement around me. Why can't I move forward? Well, there is divine intervention coming into play here, my dear. The next card coming out for you is Trust. Trust whatever is making you feel like you're at a standstill in your life. Trust and go with it. Trust that you know. Not so much trust that you know, trust in spirit, trust in what you believe in, to whatever is holding you back, so to speak, or making you feel stuck or no movement. Trust in that feeling. Trust that there are things that are going to be awakened to you, that are going to be opening up for you. This is just a holding pattern for you right now. So while you're in a holding pattern, focus on loving yourself. Focus on treating yourself. Focus on the things that you need to in regards to yourself. Prepare. The next card coming out is the door to personal healing and happiness. So this is what could come into play if you just go with the flow, so to speak. You are going through a healing process, even though I know you have mentioned different, but healing doesn't necessarily mean that it's all roses and it's all, romantic dinners and just candle blowing in the wind, so to speak. It's not about things that are fluffy white clouds. Healing can also be quite painful in itself. So healing things need to be healed. So things take time. Your world is starting to open up, and we've got that rainbow in again, and I feel this is about close connections. What is going on for you, your thought processes? How is your attitude towards your life at the moment? Well, you've got the Queen of Swords. She is a very powerful lady in her own right. She is very upfront, honest, very blunt, very cutting with her words, and she means business. When she is feeling a certain way, she will let you know. So whether this is you, my dear, or if this is the attitude that you have with you and others, it's time to start really pulling back on that energy. I think people are already aware that you are honest. People are already aware that you do have courage and confidence, but I just feel that sometimes you may come off harshly to others. So just really mind the attitude, really mind your thoughts towards yourself, more so for yourself. Just really mind, really, how can I put it? Take heed of what you are thinking about yourself. I just get sometimes you could be a little bit on the cruel side when it comes to it's almost like you judge yourself quite a lot, and you really need to lessen the noise that is going on in your mind. There is, I'll just leave it at that. The next card coming up beside it is risk. If you are holding on tightly to something, if there is an attitude, if there is a belief that you have and you're not willing to budge past it, this card is telling you to take a risk. Take a risk, my dear, in order for things to start moving again. The next card coming out for you is the Temple Path. So straight away when I saw the lights, and they usually do signify spirit, those in spirit, there are those that are watching over you. There are close connections watching over you at this time, and they are really not impressed with some of your thoughts, so to speak, but they are here to come in to support you. Now, that's when I decided to pick 3 cards from the Talking to Heaven card deck. So this could be literally coming from one person or coming from 3 people in your family, or whoever that you have lost that was a very close connection to you. The first card that came up was, I have no more earthly worries. So I feel that whoever this person was in your life, I feel that they may have suffered with health themselves, or may have just had a struggle with life, and they may not have showed it. They may have kind of hid their feelings or hid what was actually going wrong for them in this life, but they're letting you know that they expect the same for you, not to really focus on the negative in regards to your mind and what is going on with your health and connections around you. They are really here guiding you. They're here to support you. They're waiting for you to ask for assistance from them. The next card that came up was, my death was painless. Please don't worry or hold on to guilt. I keep getting family members with you, but my death was painless. Please don't worry or hold on to guilt. So it's almost like they are supporting you from spirit, but I do feel that there is something about this person that you may have held some guilt on, but I feel that they're almost like letting you know that we see what you're doing to yourself. It's time to start asking for assistance. It's time to start breaking free. It's time to start taking a risk in regards to whatever mindset or thought pattern or belief that you are still holding on to. The next card coming up for you is, I am standing right next to you. So whomever this is, if it is coming all from one person, they are right next to you. As soon as you think of their name, think of them, they're right there. You are really never alone, my dear. The next set of cards coming up for you is your outside influences, your environment. The first card out, this is also how others think of you. You've got the 5 of Cups. So there may be others around you in your environment that are thinking, oh my goodness, she's not in a good space. She is not in a good headspace. She is just full of woe, and we are really concerned about her. But what do we do? But this energy is a 5 energy, so it's a temporary energy. So it may be, you may have shown this side to people, and they may not have known how to cope or connect with you and understand. I just feel that there is a part of you that you hide from others, so that really needs to be worked on in regards to opening yourself up, starting off with you first, starting off on accepting, making that commitment to yourself that you need to start loving yourself more. You need to start realizing that we can all be our, or should I say, you can be your own worst enemy, so to speak. So others around you may be seeing you as quite the vulnerable, fragile person at this time. And the next card coming out is movement. So as much as you may feel that you may not be moving in regards to the future, others around you are saying that you may be a bit scattered in regards to, you know, she's here and there and everywhere. This could be with conversations. Your conversations may be a bit scattered in the sense of, you know, one day you're nice to someone and the next day you're the opposite, so to speak. So I just get scattered energies with you. I think people are fully aware that, you know, you're not in a good place. The next card coming out for you is hostilities. Like another reading I just did, I feel that with the hostility energy, this has been around you for quite some time. You may have had hostilities with others, close connections. So again, it's almost like people's opinions of you and judgments really, really hit home to you. They really affect you. And so at the beginning of the reading with the commitment card, the contract card, it's time to change all that. It's time to start focusing on what you need to do, allowing yourself to be nicer to yourself, to really polish up who you really are. Because as much as people like to throw opinions and judgments, you know deep down that you are God's gift. We all are God's gift, and so you really need to start focusing more on that than other people's judgments. Moving on to the next set of cards, fears. or hopes and fears. The first card out for you is the last major arcana card out of the deck. It is the World card. So whether you want your world to expand and open up, whether you want more in your life, or whether you want things to come to an end in regards to the negativity, the negative energies, things that have been holding you back, the World card is here to expand things. So I'll just go on to the next cards for you, my dear. We've got the Truth card coming in for you, followed by the Healer of Ages. And we had this card in a previous reading of yours, and I noted the 51, and I think you do like to have this card out, if I'm correct. So, Healer of Ages, he is also a person in spirit. He is someone that is closely connected to you, may not be in a family connection, but in a previous life or on a spiritual level, this person is very, very powerful. They are sending you, I just got sending vibrations to you. You may be feeling like shivering sensations or feeling like something's tickling you. It's almost like there is some really good vibrations coming your way, so to speak. And I didn't really sort of mean to say that in a humorous way, but that's kind of how it's coming out. So the World, hopes and fears, the Truth, Healer of Ages. I just feel with the World, there is a part of you that's still holding yourself back. So I feel that ideally you want your world to open up, but it's not quite opening up right now. The truth of the matter is that you are a spiritual being. We are just not on this earth just to do what us humans do, and then we just die off and into nothingness. There is strong spiritual energy that is wanting to touch base with you, wanting to make connections with you. They're wanting you to get to the heart of your own truth, the heart of your own self-love. And so I decided to pick another Talking to Heaven card deck for you, or should I say card. And the message from the Healer of Angels is saying to you, the earth is our school. So anything negative or positive in our life is basically just a lesson we are learning. So that's why I really strongly say to you that you really need to focus on what you need to do in your life. You really need to focus on loving yourself, liking yourself. And I know it is very hard because you are going through some really difficult health issues. But our mindset is actually more powerful than our physical being. Whatever we think comes out physically. So see it that way. Whatever you think is coming out physically on you. So the message is, it's lessons. Life is all about lessons. Try and see it that way if you are able to. Focus on those thoughts that are really not good for you and focus on the positive. Positive doesn't necessarily mean laughing, having fun all the time. It just basically means that you want peace. Finding the peace, finding the personal happiness, not the happiness that everyone is reaching out for, but your own personal happiness. The outcome cards coming out for you, my dear. Well, we've got the Seven of Wands. You can see this, you could probably see this energy as a defensive energy, that I feel that by working and focusing on your thoughts, allowing yourself to be kinder to yourself, working on you first, you're going to find that you're going to be a lot more confident, you're going to have more courage, and you're going to be standing up to all those naysayers. The next card coming out for you is forgiveness. Please, please, my dear, forgive yourself first. Forgive others. Yes, I can understand. There are some people that really do harshly do things to other people. There may have been that with you. There may have been people that really harshly hurt you, disappointed you. But I feel that you are a forgiving soul anyway. So forgiveness plays a big part in moving yourself forward in your life. And the last card to come out is adjacent possibilities. So as much as it can be similar to indecision, this is all about options available to you. So there are options, there are decisions, there are choices, and I know that for some of us out there we think, oh no, I'd rather just sit on the fence. But there are other options available to you. Clear your mind, clear your thoughts, focusing on solely you, right here, right now, and just watch and wait. And in this holding pattern that you may feel that you're in, well, I see it in the cards, you're in a holding pattern, and it's like just allow things to come in. Allow yourself to start opening up, but it all starts with loving you. Your mind is so powerful, my dear. It does some strange things, and I know we all go through those moments. We all have dark periods in our life, and it's almost like a constant battle with fighting with our mind. But whatever we don't focus on in our mind, whatever we don't overcome, it, dare I say it, it comes out physically in us. So just be really aware of that. There are other options available to you. Wow, what a interesting reading. I feel it was powerful. Unsure how you will think of it, my dear. As far as love coming into your life, it's all about self-love. It's all about preparing yourself and making yourself the number one in your life. And there are some changes coming in for you, but I feel that whatever is leaving your life, your heart is healing. Your heart is starting to heal. The messages from loved ones coming in for you, this could be from 3 people. I feel it's 3, but you may think differently. But I just feel that there's a lot of love energy, but the main cards that stand out for me, my dear, are these 3 cards. It's the 8 of Wands. This is the card that is more fearful than the Death card. The Death card has nothing on this card, my dear. This is the one you should be fearing the most. The next card beside it is a thinking woman. This is you, highly intelligent, very beautiful soul. You have a lot of wisdom. You have a lot of knowledge to impart. And of course, focus. Focus on spring cleaning your mind, your thoughts. Your thoughts, man. Your thoughts, your thoughts, your thoughts. I cannot repeat it enough. This is what holds all of us back, is our thoughts. Okay, well, I will now get on to the Angel Feather Oracle card for you, my dear. Sorry that this reading's a bit on the long side. Let's see what the angels have to say for you today. Let's see if I just pick out 1, or I might pick out 3. Let's see. I'll pick out 1. Okay. Apricot Angel Feather, Angel of Kindness. The angels applaud the acts of kindness that you perform regularly for others and your thoughtful, caring communication style. Well, there you go, my dear. The angels think that you are beautiful. They think that you are an earth angel and you are a kind-hearted soul. But how much of this do you believe in yourself? That is perfect to end your reading, my dear. It's been a joyous journey with you, my dear. I've really enjoyed the toing and throwing with emails. Enjoy getting to know you, and I hope we still keep in touch every now and then. And you've just been an inspiration to my life as well. So just always remember the lives that you have touched yourself, and take that energy back for you and touch your own life from now on. So there is hope on the horizon for you, but there's just a little bit of groundwork to do with your thoughts, to do with loving yourself. And please, if you can, get hold of a rose quartz crystal. It is a magical crystal to wear, even though today I'm wearing the lapis. I'm wearing a lapis lazuli. It's my psychic crystal. It's my protective crystal. Okay, my dear, take care of yourself, and love to you from New Zealand, and hope your long weekend goes perfect. Love and light. Bye for now.